still put up all-star numbers against Shaq in his prime at the Lakers.
I don't even say my top 5.
Number 6? Easy 6? Kobe. Right?
You got to pick a legit six-man,
right?
though.
Oh, you got to pick a legit 6-man? I mean, the only legit, real 6-man that I can think off the top of the head is what everybody thinks of. Crawford. But if I could choose a 6.
Crawford. I choose Lou Williams. That's who I picked.
Too small.
But you could, I guess, pick Russell Westbrook now because he's like a 6-man now.
But he what? But who was the 6-man?
But he wasn't.
Wasn't it Harden?
Harden was a 6-man to
Harden
start his
was a
career.
legit 6-man.
Yeah.
Was that no beard?
It's
6-man?
funny because like everybody's
was
going
that no beard Harden?
Yeah.
Was that before the teeth or after teeth Harden?
His teeth?
Before.
There's a
like
teeth
that's
thing?
when he
There's a
came
teeth
in,
ordeal
like,
with James Harden?
No, his teeth were mad at each other. They had a big.
They wasn't seeing eye to eye?
No, they were not even friends. At all. And no beard.
Hey, you know what's funny?
Yeah, I've seen the no beard picture.
Fucking nobody's gonna get any of what we just talked about. I just pressed record, so
Just now?
yeah,
We just started?
yeah. So
Good. So
That's good.
I didn't even get to
I'm
say my
glad you
top
got your
5.
shit out the way.
I'm glad I didn't
That's
get a
good,
top
though,
I didn't,
but
I'm glad I didn't
man,
get my
fuck,
top 5,
fuck
man.
basketball, man. Like what were we listening to right here? Like that was my shit back in the day. Remember that shit? You know, I gotta go. Oh, where you going?
I gotta
Get back to the money. That's like when me and Bubba first started chilling back in the day. That
Yes.
shit was like,
Poppin'.
I mean, we knew each other like probably 5, 6, 7 years before that shit came out. Cause I met Bubba when I was probably like 13, 14, but he only came down like
Every once in a while.
yeah during the
I don't
summer,
even
Christmas
remember,
breaks
I don't
and
even
shit
remember
like
when
that.
I don't even remember you living next to Aunt Carol.
Right. Yeah, because that's way back. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah, so you probably only seen me like Thanksgiving. I was out there playing football when we didn't even know each
Exactly.
other or some
Exactly.
shit.
Where did we meet?
I mean, when we were rapping.
Yeah, for sure.
But he knew I knew him before that because he would come down with in Branchwood when Ryan and his mom lived in Branchwood, and
Started with my pops, obviously. I would come down here, and my pops was married to Ryan's dad. Ryan's mom.
What year were you in Charleston, in our area, regularly?
that's what I'm saying. When that shit came out,
So 2006.
that's when he like moved down here. Probably.
No,
The reason I ask is because
I didn't move here. I didn't move here until after the Navy. So like,
No,
But you were here
was
all the
before
time before you
I
went
was
to the
just
Navy.
visiting. I never lived here.
Oh, well, you was here on the regular though, on the Reggie.
Yeah.
Because
I would come.
Ryan, the reason I ask is because we had Juice on the podcast. We had Ryan on the podcast, and he was like, I knew you like 5 years before I knew you.
Yeah.
The earliest memory I have of you, I was in the booth at Don's house at Summer Creek. I came out and you were sitting on the floor.
That's because I was the LB, Lil Bubba, aka
You was 25 and a half pound.
That's right. Yeah.
Moonpie.
Security.
Yeah, but before you,
Moonpie.
when I came out, he was like, I was
My only request was always to be in an album cover, but you'd have to be like Waldo. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like you would have to like.
A little Easter egg.
Yeah, that's all.
A
That was
6'5", 200
No,
plus
no.
pounds.
I just wanted
Easter egg.
but I only wanted a moon pie.
Right. Where did
The label moon pie.
Yeah.
Which would look
Time out.
way off in y'all's album covers at that time.
It'd be dope.
But if you could hide it somewhere,
Yeah.
We've known each
Yeah,
other
like
very
hanging
I'm-
out the pocket or
I'm
some shit.
security. That
We've
was
known
my
each other
whole-
for many years. I have to
Yes,
ask you.
yes.
I've never known this. Where did the name Moonpie come from?
Dawn.
face.
It's
head.
obviously from Don.
Face,
Yeah.
head.
Dawn, we were in
Bro,
this. We were in
are
this.
you kidding
We,
me?
we were in the studio one
It's
day.
the cleverest thing he's ever said.
Yeah, we were in the studio one day, and Bubba was like,
Why the long face?
"Yeah," but Bubba was sitting.
I mean, listen.
But hey, he was sitting.
And
sitting.
Don's got fire.
Yeah, but he was sitting in front of the computer screen. You know what I'm saying? And we were trying to see the fucking screen, and Bubba's like, and Don's like, "Yo, move that big fucking moon pie out the way." You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
big ass head. Like nobody could, because he's
No,
so
he's like
big.
press space and like
Yeah,
star.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Record whatever the number was. That was my gig. It wasn't even a gig.
Yeah,
It was just like
star 00 delete star 00 delete star
Yeah,
00
that was
delete.
all I
That's
did.
how you record. But Don, yeah, that shit come from Don,
gave him
and
Don.
that shit stuck.
Yeah.
Don was good at giving some nicknames, bro. That's what, like, Pollywog, that motherfucking nickname, that dude still hates that shit. Yeah.
You gotta be good at it.
The reason I say that is because I don't remember like officially meeting you. I just remember I came out the booth and you were sitting on the floor. And I was like, who the fuck is this giant brown guy?
Neither do I, honestly.
And that was it. And then then one day we performed and there was a dude in the front row that had on, I was looking at his back the whole time and it said 25.5 pounds. So what's 25.5 pound thing about?
It was, I don't know, it was just like an LB. I was like 250. So you couldn't put like 250. I don't know what it was, but it was like always like LB as pound or Little Bubba.
All right.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I mean? It just always rolled.
That's how I met him, as Lil Bubba.
Yeah,
but
it's always been that. Especially here.
Dude, when somebody told
dubbed
me his
him
name was
Moonpie.
Bubba, I was like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were like, yeah. I was like, Moonpie?
Yeah.
They're like, yeah. I was like, 25.5 pounds? And they were like, yeah. I was like, oh, okay. But then when he told me his real name, I was like,
even more thrown
now
off.
you fucking with me.
Yeah.
Now you bullshit.
Now you bullshit. Woodrow? That does not look like a Woodrow to me, dude.
That's like Garrett.
Bro.
First time guy found out what
Jedediah?
Garrett, his name's
Jedediah?
Jedediah.
Yeah.
I was like, get the
That's
fuck
a rough
out of
one.
town, dog.
We got old names. Me and Garrett got old.
Yeah, y'all got old
I'm up there
official
with you.
names.
I got some old. I got
Yeah.
a couple
You're the
back in
only
the
person
day.
I've ever met that's named Salvatore.
Yeah, I'm back there.
I've never even
No,
heard
that's
that
an
other
old
than
name.
Salvador
And his-
Dali.
Yeah, that's
but-
an old name.
I've never,
Yeah.
in my life even heard of a Woodrow.
I
didn't even know it was an
and
American
y'all,
name.
y'all can have
Woodrow
yeah.
Wilson? Did we have a president named Woodrow Wilson?
Yeah, but nobody's
Yes,
name
that's
here is
a-
older than Michael. You know what I'm saying? Nobody here.
Is it in the Bible?
Yeah, I mean that's like
Is Bubba?
ancient.
No, Woodrow should be. That's
Yeah.
old as shit. That's
Bubba's in the fucking Alabama Bible,
Bro.
the Bible of Alabama.
Woodrow. I mean, it's two words. They decided to put them together. I mean, row your boat. With a stick.
So give the people your full government name.
Fred Woodrow Cribb Jr.
Hey,
But listen,
Bubba.
you got to be very specific when you write that down and tell it. You have to put the junior.
yeah.
That is very essential.
Please say the baby.
Please say the junior. You got to say the junior. You got to say.
I would have officially been a fourth.
Get mistaken for the real one.
That's right. Yeah, be careful. Don't.
I would have officially been a fourth, but my mom was like, nah.
And I could have. You know, me and Maria had the conversation like it was. Man, that's a tough name.
For the baby, for Banks?
I mean, no, I mean like that's a hard one. Bubba,
Dude,
as a child in today's child, you know what I mean? Like,
Dude, try to
bro,
be-
kids are ruthless.
Try being in kindergarten and trying to spell out Salvador.
Yeah, think being Fred. They're like,
Yeah.
my granddad's name's Fred.
I don't know. I'm glad
Fred.
I'm glad I wasn't faced with that though. To be out to like carry on the fucking like you're a junior and be like, I had a son and I didn't name him third. Like that's a tough decision, bro.
You know,
like
honestly-
that's like literally like
Almost
being like.
ending your bloodline.
Fuck you, dad. Fuck
Yeah.
you, granddad. Even though it's not, but that's how it's like portrayed to them.
I'll be
probably,
honest with you.
what I'm saying?
You know what my kick with that was? Truthfully, my whole gig was I don't care what his name is, but maybe he'll take my name and name his son it.
Yeah,
It means I was a badass.
right.
Not the whole name.
Right.
If he threw his son like Woodrow in honor of me, that means I was like not total piece of shit.
Yeah, I didn't.
You know what I mean? Like-
I didn't carry on my dad's name. I carry on my middle name with my son. I named him.
That's what I'm saying.
His middle name is my name. My middle name.
Yeah, I gave
Exactly.
Kaden my dad's middle name. I ain't got. I gave Haven my middle name,
Right.
but that's about it. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Like that's my.
Hey,
I hate when
y'all
we-
got some juniors over there, don't you? Don't you got a junior? We
Damn.
got. I'm sorry. We got some people behind the scenes.
No, they got
tonight,
some
man.
minors.
You got a junior, right? Blake?
Yeah, Blake Junior.
And
Junie?
Jeffrey's on a
No.
junior, right? Okay.
You got a
He
little
got no
junior.
juniors, dog. Kept
No.
that shit rolling.
Keeps it rocking.
No
Damn,
juniors here.
one of my favorite fucking Bubba stories though, because I got to ask of them, but one of my favorites though is like, you remember that time that so this motherfucker, would you get caught with like a little bit of weed or some stupid shit and you got community service? What'd you get community service for? It was something
All right,
fucking
so
retarded.
listen.
Sorry
this,
for the
this is
retarded
this is
word.
the true story. Honest story is Easter Sunday. I was supposed to be with the family. You know what I mean? Doing Easter Sunday shit. which you're supposed to be doing. Instead, I was indulging in reading books. You know what I mean? Casual Avenue, 78, reading a book.
Library session.
You know what I mean? Burning the books to the ground. I mean, pages just hot pages.
Yeah,
right? You know what I mean? Hot pages. So
Safety meetings.
yeah, absolutely.
Safety
Glasses, the whole nine. So we got pulled over. I don't know what happened. You know, first thing to do is book on fire, throw the book, right? Nobody holds a book on fire. Right? I mean,
hot potato.
what dummy?
Hot potato.
What dummy holds a hot paper? You know what I mean? Hey, hot. You know what I mean? I jettisoned. You know what I mean? See you later. Look, book gone. Book gone.
Right.
Book hit pole. Book fell on ground. Man pulling me over just said, "Hey, why you littering books?" You know what I mean?
Burning fire.
Why are books on fire while you're littering books? Whose book is this?
Yeah. It's my book. You can't read?
Look,
yes, I can.
There's two people in the car. I said, "Hey, look." Yeah, exactly. It's my book. Yeah, I mean, look. What kind of book is this? Coloring book? I don't know. Mine's a coloring book. That's what it is. So, I got pulled over. Blah blah blah. I got PTI. Something with I had to pick up trash.
Yeah, he got fucking community service.
And listen, it is what it is. Some people have it, some people don't.
Yeah, he's
Trash picking up skills?
No. Check it out. So
some people got the gift of gab, some
dog.
people don't. Listen,
so he was chilling at my house all the time at this time, right? We was all
this is before he went to the Navy. This is right
before he went to the Navy. Every
so
fucking
I had a few
weekend.
months to while out.
Yeah,
but also not reading. You don't read before you go in the Navy.
Yeah,
you don't burn no books.
So we just drinking, we chilling, drinking all the time, right? So like, he's like, I'm like, come chill. He's like, man, I got fucking community service or whatever. I was like, man, fuck that shit, dog. Like, they ain't fucking with you, whatever. You come over and like, we play drink while you think. We play fucking
Circle of Death,
floating down, all these drinking
games,
right?
Grandma came from this.
Yeah, grandma. So anyways, he'd be like,
where this is all from.
He's like, his fucking mind. You've been around him long enough to know he always getting over on the fucking system. You know what I mean? So he shows up to my crib
it's not getting
on
over
Friday,
the system. It's letting the system just let you know what you can get
he's
over
supposed
on.
to have. He's supposed to do community service Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and turn all his and like he's supposed to report to the community service office. And then go do his community service and clean up trash on the side of the highway.
And bring my trash
back, and he had to prove it by bringing his trash bags. So, what's this motherfucker do? He shows up to my crib on Friday. Yeah. 2 suitcases of fucking beer.
Trash can.
I've got beer.
Where's all your trash?
No, he's
knock on your neighbor's door. Let me get that trash.
He shows up with black trash bags with him. You know what I'm saying? Like brought his own trash bags, and he's like, every time we drink, like somebody try to put in trash, he's like, no, this motherfucker look like Santa Claus walking around for the whole weekend, dog. He's got fucking... He's just walking around with trash bags, filling them bitches up with fucking... Like, we show up... So, Sunday, dude, we're hungover as shit, and he's like, Mike, he's stayed on my couch. He's like, Mike, you gotta take me to the fucking... to
do my community service.
He's like, H, you gotta take me up to the community service place or whatever. And he's like... dragging these like a fucking bum, dragging trash bags down my fucking breezeway of my apartment to put them in the back of my car. We pull up to the community service office with like, I'm not joking.
He's not lying.
Fucking like 600 beer cans and fucking all this fucking bullshit. And he walks in, and I'm like, I'm dying laughing. You know what I'm saying? Because I was burning books on the way to fucking take it out there. You know what I'm saying? And this motherfucker, he goes in, I'm laughing my ass off. I'm like, there's no way this shit works. You know what I'm saying? But I know him, so I'm like, if anybody can pull this shit off, you know?
It's working. Bro, it's gonna work.
He had like, and not only did it work, like he went in there and was like, here's my shit. And the lady was like, you know, whatever. Like,
well, look, so I remember
he had like 50 hours of fucking community service, and the motherfucker was only supposed to get like 7 that weekend. He like showed her these 6 bags of shit and was like, obviously I've been working fucking 14 hours.
Since Friday. Look, it's called, listen, all you know what it is. It's called exploiting the situation. Look, I had a rookie behind the desk and she fucked up and she said like, oh wow, that's a lot of bags. How many days have you worked? I said, bam, gotcha, since Friday. 8 hours a day. How many hours I got? And she was like, well, let me look you up. I was like, well, last weekend, the lady didn't register. Look, I was throwing so much information at this lady.
Yeah.
And she couldn't register anything.
Word salad.
Bro, she freaked out and she wrote me down for like 38. First date, I ain't been there 15 minutes.
We drank all weekend.
Hey,
bro, walk out, and I'm like, Michael's
not.
like, how goes it go? I'm like, hey, we got to come back next weekend. It only take like 10 minutes. Swear.
Yeah.
I just got to finish my 50 hours.
Yeah.
I got 42 and a half.
It's just too funny.
one of the memorable memories aside from working with this motherfucker comes up. One day we lived in these apartments and my aunt was right across the street and she was moving and I called you and I was like, yo man, y'all show up on Sunday, man, just help me move a couple pieces of furniture. He was like, all right. You show up, whatever, been drinking apparently. This motherfucker shows up, blood in his hair. He's got fucking blood in his hair, blood on his shirt, blood on his shorts, and he's like, what are we moving? I'm like, yo, we gotta move a bunch of shit from like second floor. I was like, what the fuck's going on with the blood, dude? He's like, oh shit. I bet them all that I could break a beer bottle over my head and survive or some shit.
Yeah.
And the new motherfucker was like, just broke his shit over his head. It was like, hey, wake me up every 15 minutes. And he slept in a bush. And then he slept in a bush outside. Hey, y'all just wake me up every 15 minutes.
What happened was he was like, he comes to me and he was like, because we had a bunch of people chilling outside. He's like, Michael, watch, I'm about to blow these fucking boys' mind. He was like, you can take a beer
and put a little bit of water.
And put a little bit of water in the bottom of a beer can, smack it, and the bottom will bust out.
It's like a movie thing.
The bottom busts out clean. And that's how they break bottles over their head and shit, because the whole bottom breaks out clean, then it's like a hollow bottle. And you just get hit and it just busts real easily.
Yeah, it's easy.
Well,
it's easy
he tries to do that, right? But we're drunk. He hits the fucking bottle, and it does explode, but it's all fucking.
Bro, he just left. He just left like he came out a rabbit hole. Listen, like he rolled out a rabbit hole in Vietnam, bro.
The best part about it was
everybody. Listen, he just scratched so much carpet.
When he got there, he went to look for the doorknob, and he was
bro.
Oh shit, there it is. He's the loudest crawler.
Why does he scratch his legs so hard?
The loudest fucking crawler.
And it's fucked up even more.
Bro, he literally climbed like the blind. Listen, he climbed like the blind. Literally.
Oh shit.
It makes it worse because I was talking, so I can't even edit it out.
This is all you heard.
Edit it out.
This is all you heard. That's all you heard, bro. He was just.
Oh shit. That's the most strenuous crawl I ever fucking heard. Oh shit.
Just be quiet.
So yeah, he about to blame Jeff. He like, the fucking cameraman told me I could go.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Oh,
so he busts the bottom out the fucking bottle and it's all jagged and fucked up, right? It's only like half a bottle. He's like, I could bust this beer can, or I could bust this bottle over my head. Everybody like, oh, bullshit. He tries to hit himself with the bottle, but it's jagged, so he literally just stabs himself.
Bro,
like bottles just like stood up in his head.
This
He's
thing
like,
split me open, bro.
Bro, he looked like Jim Carrey, like, dude, blood just fucking gushing out his head. We got a towel on his head and shit. He's like, should I go to the hospital? I'm like, probably. He's like, nah, I'll be good. I'm like, all right. So we wrap his head up, man. This shit like bleeds through. I get him another towel. It fucking wraps up and it stops. So we're like, all right, you're good. This motherfucker writes a note for Raven because Raven was out with the girls. We were all chilling.
Yes.
She writes a note. He writes a note for Raven.
Hey, listen.
What'd you say?
Bro, this is public service announcement. I was responsible myself. This is like, please wake me up if I am sleeping. Or I don't know what. I just wrote a note to let her know that. You
told her, like, wake me up, have a full conversation with me, ask me my name.
Ask
like,
my name, ask my questions.
He's like, gave her the concussion protocol.
Because I was worried that I was going to have a concussion. Because I was bleeding so much, bro. There was so much blood.
I remember when you showed up, I was like, did he kill somebody last night?
There was so much blood. There was.
And we had to move, like, big 1980s furniture down the shit, dude. That was like
Look, when I did that move, I've only seen it done maybe once or twice. Never performed myself. It was 60-40. I mean, it worked.
Well, I love the story too. Like, I don't know if you want to talk about this story. No, that's a great story. But when you read the rule book at the county and made them put a chair up there for you and a fucking umbrella,
hand deliver and build him a chair. Yo. He made the safety man
listen.
hand deliver him a chair in a box.
No, this is my
Pull
best.
It out,
this was easy.
build it, and then wait, this gets better. He was like, I need an umbrella. And they were like, the dude's face was like, an umbrella, dog. He's like, medication says that I do not need to be in touch with direct sunlight. This motherfucker went and
the best part,
an umbrella.
The best part was the first day as I got there is that it's already been a bickering. It's a dick measuring
Obviously,
contest.
you're in spite right now. We're doing everything out of spite.
Now me and you are. Now it's just gonna be where it's a dick measuring contest. Not even that. It's just I'm gonna win. Fuck that. I'm not losing. Right?
You didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't lose.
You didn't.
But the best part about losing was when I first started. It was medication said one thing, they didn't know the other thing. So I let like the second day lapse, and then said, I don't feel good. I gotta go home. What do you mean you gotta go home? I said, I don't know. You probably should call the doctor. You know what I mean? Play dumb. Hey, you're gonna play dumb with me. Any question I ask, it's ruffled through 9 people. You know what I mean? And you give me some county bullshit or state bullshit, regimented written line, and it's like, bro. Look, medicine says direct sunlight. All right, so we fixed that, right? Oh, I can't be standing. That was what it was. First punishment was standing, right? Remember? It was stand first. Then
this is a sensitive subject for me.
Then it was like not sit, and then it was like, all right, now I'm sitting. Right, we're all good. Everything's good. Day 4 of y'all motherfuckers is doing hoop de lops. Now I need an umbrella, cuz. Hey, and I'm gonna go home until you give me my umbrella. I'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah.
But then my umbrella brings, look, this is even better. Look, I'm not dumb. You're going to bring me a rolly chair on an umbrella on uneven ground. This is dangerous in itself. I need a platform in order to sit properly, feel safe. I'm medicated. Who knows what I'm going to do?
And you know what he did the whole time while he was up there? Film the bosses not doing shit. On time lapse, like when you just like film it all for like hours on end and then just show like a time lapse. Film this shit for hours on end while he was sitting there getting shit on his umbrella from the seagulls, and then went to the big boss and was like, "This is what your bosses do all day." Got him fired.
Hey, don't look.
Yeah, don't
got
fuck with
them
me.
fired.
Don't smoke me for something I had nothing to do with, bro. That's your ass, guys.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's funny now. Shit wasn't funny then.
No, shit was not funny
Shit was
then.
not funny
Hey,
then. Shit was tense then.
People got real serious
Hey, I
there.
told a story. I told a story about you on the podcast one time. I said,
I told the guy I had a lot more to lose than he does.
right, but
You know what I mean?
the
Like, you
story
wanna
that I
fuck around with
told.
this? I got a lot
You
more to
can
lose
go
than you.
back into the archives and find out. I told the story, but the story was about you. It was about the time where you was like, "Yo, my paycheck don't make sense to me. Explain it." And they were like, "Oh, this is that. This is that.
awesome.
Don't worry about it." And he was like, "No, I don't get it." And they were like, "Well, don't worry about it. You're fine." He's like, "No, it ain't gonna work like that." Motherfucker rolls up, takes his jacket off, walks into the office of the bosses, like at the county. It's a big deal. Walks into the shit, takes his jacket off, puts it back in his chair. They're like, "You don't have to do that." I said, "No, I'll be here, Rob."
Yeah, this is not gonna take. This is not easy.
This ain't you ain't gonna just dismiss. Break. What's up? Breaks it out, dude. And prior to this, everybody is like, "Don't do this. You're just gonna ruffle feathers.
Bro, they shut me down.
That's above your pay grade.
Bro, they shut me
Shut
down.
the fuck up, kind of shit." And
Like-
he was like, "Oh, really?
But you can't make. You
Let
can't
me,
answer.
let me see
Yeah.
what's happening." Bust it out, dude. And they sit him down and they're just rolling their eyes, huffing and puffing, and they're like, "Yo, okay, we're gonna pull out 2 random paychecks of yours."
Bro, we got back pay.
Just to prove this. Just to prove that you, Fred Woodrow Cribb, are wrong. And he was like, "All right, cool." Pulled out 2 paychecks. Both of them were wrong.
Swing them.
Both of them were short on money. And he was like, "Oh, y'all been shorting me on my paychecks. Who else? There's how many county employees that work here? Who else are you short on paychecks?" Like, damn it. everybody I got a $90 paycheck, a $90 extra check on my shit, and
the whole county, bro.
And he looked at everybody and he was like, "You all owe me lunch."
Yeah,
bro, the whole county.
Hell, fucking yeah,
bro. It wasn't that like, look. Truthfully, I'll be honest with you. I didn't know what. I may even not knew what I was getting myself into, but once you get to a point, it's like, yo, what does this mean? What does this mean? What does this mean? They can throw you enough bullshit, and then it's like, bro, you can't even explain that. You can't even explain the bullshit that you gave me. You know what I mean?
I do. Trust me.
So like once it got to that, then it was like, I know I'm right. You know what I mean? Like you might have lost me a few times, whatever, but once you are fumbling on your own shit, now you owe me an explanation.
Yeah.
Now I know you fucked up.
Tell me what's up.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
What's what it is.
Yeah.
So if you fuck me, and they were like, oh well, you know what this is going to get involved with, and it's going to turn into this and that. And I'm like, bro, look, you can turn in whatever you want to. I'm just asking a simple question. And y'all fucked around and got the wrong person to ask a simple question. Because now I want to know what the answer to the question is. And I ain't going to ask. I'm going to continue on. They couldn't answer. But
yeah, well, that'll show you like the.
Bro, $90 one man. How many people work for the county?
Yeah.
I think at the time like 600.
Bro.
Yeah, but it'll show you how the hive mentality.
That's just one moment for one man in 1 second.
Come on, bro, you rough. You fucking up. You fucking.
Bro, Berkeley County is the biggest county in the state.
Touche.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'll be honest with you. I was one of the people on the side of don't do this shit.
Hey,
don't do this shit.
Yeah,
don't stir it up. He's like, fuck you, fuck them.
I probably would be
this.
too.
But this was his mentality, dude. He's like, if I'm wrong, I'm fine. I'm fine with me making a statement and being wrong.
100%.
But what I'm not fine with is you telling me to not even question it.
That's what pissed me off.
And everybody was like, just leave it alone. Even if it's wrong,
look,
that.
I can stand on my own 2 feet.
He told the bosses. He told the boss of bosses, I don't come here for high fives and ass slaps,
bro.
Yeah,
I'm not here for
this ain't high fives and handshakes, homeboy.
Yeah, I'm here for
it is what
money.
it is.
Yeah,
and if you're fucking me out of money, you got to answer for that shit.
I don't care if it's
in black and white.
I don't care
somewhere.
if it's a fucking red cent, dog.
Bro. But look, the sad part is, look, I trust you in order to say like my hiring paperwork, blah 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 blah. I trust you to pay me what you told me you were paying me, and then I got a question about it, and you don't know the fucking answer.
Yeah,
bro, come on.
Yeah,
you the guy paying me. How come you don't know where this fucking money came from? Or where it did not come from.
Yeah.
Like, I'm confused.
Well, that probably come from Sue. Oh, he knocking? Hey, come on in, cuz. You got it.
You can walk. You ain't got to crawl.
Please don't crawl.
Please crawl.
Please don't crawl.
This motherfucker almost killed me, dog.
You got to crawl.
Oh, it's Haven. What's up, girl? Shut the door, baby.
Damn, we lost him.
He thought I was
he lost him. He's out. He's out this bitch. What's your best? Hey, shout out all the Buford boys, man. I know Greg want to come on. We'll have
Greg Lee definitely wants to come on.
Best Mike said story. Ain't gotta be the best, but like a top 5, like an easy
top five,
one.
top
easy
five.
One.
All right, look, easy top 5. High school.
Shout out Mike said, my guy. Love you, man.
Terrible person.
Straight up. Mike said is a fucking beast, bro.
Terrible person. Listen, like nauseous, bro.
I don't know. He's saying terrible. He's a great guy. The motherfucker had me on a fucking $10 million yacht with my shoes off. Like, this is you. Like, you know what I mean? One of them people. I fucking
one of those.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I just happened to be in Palm Beach, and the motherfucker was. This motherfucker, he's a captain, so he just takes rich people's boats from one spot to the next spot.
No, he works for like a big guy.
Yeah, he's a captain on one guy's ship. But
stupid man money.
Either way, I was going to Palm Beach and I talked to Bubba, and Bubba was like, "Yo, you need to hit Mike's setup," and I was absolutely. I mean, that's my guy. You know what I'm saying? Every time we've been around, we cool. He's like one of them dudes. It's just like, I remember we were in Vegas and I had all my shit. We were supposed to go to the club, right?
Mike wasn't ready necessarily in the outfit to go to the club we was going.
Right, but my dad wasn't. What happened was, we stayed. All these boys. What had happened was,
you know how that goes.
All of them were in one hotel, and me and my dad had our own hotel across town. It wasn't that far, probably 15, 20 minutes away.
Or rendivorous.
Yeah, rendivorous.
That word's a stupid fucking
either
word,
way,
bro.
we were across town, and my dad was like, "Son, I'm going home. I'm not going to the club." And I was like, "All right, I'm gonna chill with them." So we were chilling. I stayed with them, but then they wanted to go to this fucking like
no. First of all, I said, "Well, Mike." I said, "Listen, Mike said's coming in town." I said, "So look, I don't know how to explain. Some people you can't explain the kind of person.
Yeah.
So like, I feel like I'm the kind of person to where like, if you threw me somewhere where like a bunch of people never met me, it'd be hard to explain how to handle and receive me.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? I'm not an easy package, bro. I'm not signing fucking
like
walk
this
away.
motherfucker about to be
You know what I mean?
loud. He about to get you. You
Like,
gonna
bro,
be,
you don't know what you're gonna
If you're
say.
like an introvert, you can't go out with him. Like you're
Like,
gonna
you know
talk
what I mean?
to everybody. You're gonna be in every little thing.
Some people are like that. Mike said it's not
if
an
you
easy
just want a
package.
chill night.
He's easy to receive,
Yeah.
but like I know, and we know him.
He's
so
a Buford boy?
Yeah.
So Mike said comes in, and like I've been telling him, listen, 0 to 100, and when I mean before the song came out, I mean like years before that song came out. I mean so fast, it's unbelievable. I'm talking about like show up before the suitcase hits the ground from the thing being pushed in and falling over. He's already got 15 minutes. I've ordered a limo with ladies, and we leaving. 15 minutes, bro. There's a room full of 8, I don't know, 12 of us, 15 of us. Bro, dude's insane. He's insane. He's always been insane. Always been insane.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Like when we was in Vegas, Mike shows up late
to the party.
Yeah. But I mean, the story I'm telling is different than this story. Mike, like to just give you an idea who Mike is. He shows up in Vegas like we done been there. We're fucking Bubba done threw up at 10 a.m. Like that's how fucking hard we're going. You know what I'm saying?
Good day.
He's in the parking lot barking. And we're like, because we were going back to meet Mike said. We go back to meet Mike said. Mike said pulls up, gets dropped off at the hotel, like drops his bag, puts a watch on, changes his shirt, and like, let's go. Like, no fucking bullshit. This dude's about his, you know what I mean? Like, he just was on a fucking 5-hour flight, drove to the hotel, like met us, was like, let's go. We fucking hit the casino, we fucking $1,000 blackjack. Hands Bubba 500, hands me 500. It's like, because he done won in 5 minutes, he done won $5,000 because he's just like $1,000. Oh, blackjack. Okay, here Bubba 500. Here Mike 500. We lost that shit quick as fuck, but that's just who he is. But we're out chilling later on that night, and like I said, my dad. He was like, I'm going back to the hotel. You coming? I was like, nah, I'm gonna chill with them, which was fine. But I'm in like, we're all in regular clothes, and we end up back at their hotel, and they're all like, let's go to this fucking nice bar.
It's the number one club in Vegas, right? I forget what it is.
It's $100, $120 a head just to get in this motherfucker, right?
Bro, and there's 15 of us, right?
Yeah. So we're in there, and I'm like, I gotta get an Uber, and they're like, fuck no, you're coming with us. I was like, bro, like, cause they're all getting dressed up. They're Buford boys. Like, you have to be in a suit and tie to even get in this place. You know,
like, you gotta have like at least a jacket on. You
gotta look nice. You can't be like we are right now. And that's how I was. We are right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we in the casinos, just chilling, walking around and shit. But all my clothes were at the hotel.
Yes.
So they're like, all these Buford boys like fucking throw it. Like, before I know it, we're chilling in the living room. I'm about to call Uber, and before I know it, like, this motherfucker is coming out the room with his jacket, his thing, his that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's giving me shit, which Mike said smaller than me, so I had to like wear Bubba's jacket.
You look like Charles Barkley.
Greg's pants, because Greg is like,
hey, you ever seen a guy?
His jacket was way too big. I look like Charles Barkley, dog. Bro. Exactly.
Bro.
But the point of the story about Mike said is the motherfucker at the very end, dog, after I done got dressed and I had Charles Barkley jacket on, some skinny jeans, because nobody was my size. Like, Bubba was the closest my size, but he's too big and everybody else was smaller than me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so I was like, I had like, they're all your size. So I got like your
That's
pants
like me trying
on,
to borrow your fucking...
but I could fit your pants, but I couldn't fit your jacket. But anyways, Mike said comes out with like a fucking Rolex at the very end, and it was like, this is the final piece. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I can't wear that. And he was like, nah, you gotta wear that. And I'm like, there's no way you met me fucking 6 minutes ago and you're gonna let me wear a $10,000 watch to the club. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm talking minimum. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But he was like, nah, fuck yeah, you're gonna wear that shit. And I was like, all right, you know what I mean? Which he picked the right guy, you know what I mean? Like, he got his shit back the next morning before he flew out. Like, I made a point. Like, I'm coming by your hotel, drop your shit off. Like, but just that's the type of dude he is. Like, if you, I don't know if he could read people or he just don't give a fuck. Probably he just don't give a fuck. But
well, no,
you
it's
know
both.
what I mean?
He good peoples.
Yeah, but
I gotta meet this guy.
Look, best story.
Great
Sounds
dude.
like my
but
guy.
what's his best story? Because Juice has told me a couple good ones.
We're talking about like standing on the roof of the car. Easy casual. It's
yeah.
an easy casual story. This is an easy casual story. Skip school. Get to his house. His pops. Don said is the.
Don said.
Don says the man. Mike says dad is that dude. Don says home. Like military, contractor, engineer, kind of. You know what I mean? Somewhere in there. Somewhere in that. Air Force guy. Retired or finished out his career. Don says that guy. But we get home. Mike says goon. Rides bikes. Been doing wheelies. Motherfucker's a monster. So get home. Don's giving him shit. Why y'all skipping school? We ain't skipping school. We don't have a class. And he's like, yeah, I've heard that shit before. You know what I mean? Like, we don't got no class today. And he was like, yeah, whatever. Y'all skipping. Y'all idiots. Like, y'all fuck around, don't play baseball. Y'all are stupid. Blah, 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 blah. Mike said gets on a dirt bike. Don says, look here, bro, don't be an idiot. You got insurance. You don't have no insurance. Like, what do you mean? Like, you're over 18, you're not going, you know what I mean? Like, gets on his ass. 5 seconds later, bro, Mike said runs a wheelie, drops the bike, back tire locks up, hematoma. Oh, bro, I'm talking smoked him, bro. Me and Don said are sitting, like, on the back of the tailgate, and all you hear for 15 minutes is, shut up, old man. Yeah. I mean, it's Mikey. He's going nuts. He's literally eating the fucking neighborhood up, bro. I'm a tyrant, bro. I'm not talking like your casual kid. No. I'm talking. I'm talking, bro. Jump ditches, bro. I'm talking around your fucking house. I'm not talking around your street.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking in your driveway. Loop your fucking house, bro. Yeah. And then, yeah. You know what I mean? Don says, telling him, bro, don't be an idiot. Mike said's telling him, hey, calm down, old man. Fuck you, no, you don't know shit. Yeah. Tire locks up, throws him. I don't know how far to throw him. I assume so far because the air sac on this motherfucker's ass and hip was like
far enough to break your ass.
Bro, I'm talking limped it back, bike. That's an easy Mike said story. One time we were drinking. One time we were just a little tore up. We hit somebody in the drive-thru. Yeah, we hit him. Got out. So rowdy that the person got scared and drove away.
He just didn't even get his food.
He registered the two people that got out the car. Listen, it had nothing to do with me. Maybe it helped. I tell myself it did. Mikey got out and was so mad. And the motherfucker, I got out. The person got out, seen him, scared, saw us, jumped, hauled ass. Bro, gone.
Fuck that.
We literally were burning tires. McDonald's.
Yeah.
We were smoking the tires in McDonald's parking lot. I was talking about, yeah. He would, you know what I mean? Yeah, let it come out. He let it come out too much. He was power braking it right on the guy. Not to hit him, just we were drinking. We were a little rowdy. We wanted some chicken nuggets. You know what I mean?
Dude, me and Michael went to a Hardee's one time, and we drove.
Bro, we hit somebody.
We didn't hit it. We didn't. Nothing that extreme.
The guy left.
But we were riding in Bradley.
He didn't want to fight.
We was in Sunshine's Trailblazer. Michael was like, "Hey man, let's take your thing up to the thing." We drunk, we busted up.
Oh yeah.
And then he had a bass knob, and like his subwoofers were like
stupid,
like deafening, dude. We get to the damn.
We get a beer, please.
We get to the damn to the drive-through. Or we're like 2 cars behind the drive-through, and Michael reaches over and turns this thing full blast, loud as you can go. And then like we're watching the people in front of us go, "I want a 2-piece." And we're behind him, and he's just thumping like little Boosie or some shit. They're screaming into the shit, dude. And then not only do they have to scream, the person in front of us has to scream like, "I'll take a whatever," like screaming their shit. We pull up, he goes silent. yes, we'll have a 2-piece, please. You know, like all calm and collected, and then as soon as they're like $18 and whatever change, whatever the fuck it was, he was like, all right, cool, thanks. Bass knob back all the way up, dude.
Everywhere.
There's like 4 cars in front of us, dude, and he is being obnoxious with it, and I was like,
yeah, I could imagine people tell stories like about me, because we get on here and we tell stories about so many other people. We ain't really got it.
Telling a story about yourself, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's different.
You just don't see yourself from other people's eyes. So
no, you don't. You don't.
Blake,
Yeah.
He would tell you all about the shit that
the crawler.
The crawler.
The crawler.
Yes, y'all. I like to crawl.
Yes.
Wanna be a crawler.
Like one of favorite story. One of my favorite Anthony stories. All-time favorite Anthony stories is still landfill.
We worked at a landfill. I worked there for 7 years. I think Bubba worked there 4.
Yeah.
4 years? Okay.
Great job. Love
Good
it.
time.
Still.
It was a good time.
I still love it. Equipment's amazing. But long story short, greatest story ever is getting stuck, getting mad.
Yeah, I don't do mad very well.
Bro, he was so mad. Bro,
I don't. Mad's not even
I like that you tightened it up on the golf course, because for a while, like,
it was. That's what I'm saying.
Like, here comes the putter throw.
Yeah, I don't do mad so well.
Listen,
it's not my best.
When I mean mad,
I was hot.
I mean so mad. I mean mad that where like people are watching you, but you can't get to them to like put physical harm or touch them.
Yeah.
So they're kind of like.
If somebody would have been within, I know what he's talking about. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
If somebody would have been within reach, I'd have committed a felony.
He'd have killed him.
Yeah.
He would have beat him to death.
so
bludgeoned him to death.
No,
Bro,
I've seen him that mad.
He was so mad.
I used to ride with him. Have you ever rode in traffic with him?
Do you know what I was doing?
What?
Laughing.
Bro.
Laughing.
He was fucking heckling.
Bro,
he was not helping the situation at all, dude.
Like a dog, like I'm talking like an ape in a zoo, bro. I couldn't be more happy and more hilarious of the situation that he was in. That's a true friend.
He'll tell you the best part about it, though, is how I announced that I was mad. What did he say?
What'd he say?
I was so shit.
Bro,
what did you say?
No, what is it? What is it?
I'm mad.
No.
That's it.
No. It was like, all right, that's it. Where's the help at? Where the no? He was shitting, bro.
That's it.
I'm mad. All right, that's it. I'm done, bro. He was so mad, and then he got madder as he stepped because the situation got worse, and all I could do, again, you know what I mean? I'm talking.
Well, hold on. Let me set the scene. Bro. So in a landfill situation, anybody who's ever been in a landfill, they understand. Like every day you have to cover the trash, right? So in our situation, we used to get to where a bulldozer would pull this machine. It was a bulldozer pulling this big ass machine, and it would spray this like it's a mixture of like concrete and
fly ash
fibers and shit. It's like it makes like a paper mache over the trash to cover it.
So animals don't eat it. Animals don't die long. That's all it is.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just to keep the trash covered, keep the odor down, and trash getting out of the landfill. Whatever. So 2 people have to do it. One person has to drive the bulldozer, and one person has to be on the back of the machine spraying the shit. So I'm driving the bulldozer. No. He's on the back of the machine. Right. He has to spray the trash, and it had just rained. It's matter of fact, it's currently raining. It's in the rain. So whenever you're driving a 80,000-pound bulldozer pulling a 130,000-pound machine, things tend to sink. Yes. You'll get stuck. You'll be fucked, and it like ruins your whole night, right?
Oh, you're there for hours. You're there till like you're talking a 4 o'clock stink.
It'll turn into 11 o'clock at night.
11 o'clock.
It's stupid.
4 o'clock stuck means 11:30 at night. Like you leave to work.
We're trying to get the job done at 4 o'clock. 3:30, 4 o'clock, whatever it is, to get out of there. But the people that we had working for us were all young. They didn't know how to like properly set things up for the bulldozer and machine to come through to spray the trash.
They okey-doked us.
They fucked us.
Yeah.
And it was wet.
So I call it that wappa-lapa-lapa bamboozled.
And
he got stuck, right? So as soon as we got stuck, it's like 3:30. And I was already hot. I was like, you motherfuckers. And what pissed me off was like they're within screaming range. I can scream at these people.
Yeah.
They're watching us. There's like 6 of them just standing there watching us get stuck in their work. You know, like they fucked us and we look like assholes, right? He's on the back like fucking this. And I'm up front, and I'm like, I'm on the automobile radio, so I'm already pissed off we got stuck. So then I get out of the bulldozer. It's a big-ass bulldozer. We're talking about like an 8-foot drop. Like, it's big. I get out, and I start walking to them to curse them out. I was ready to choke somebody.
He's ready to fight somebody.
And while I'm walking there, I sink to my hip.
Oh, my God.
In hot
garbage.
Bro.
Wet garbage.
Bro, he goes from walking.
Gone.
I'm talking.
Lost a boot.
Bro.
Damn.
I lost a fucking boot. And I'm shitting, dog. I'm fucking seeing
He's so
red.
mad.
I'm ready to kill somebody.
All I can do is laugh.
Back there like,
yeah! Bro, I'm so excited that he's got one leg buried to his nuts. So excited. I couldn't be more happier that, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I would hope he'd want the same for me. I want it to happen again. I'm hoping that he falls, right? Like, he's still only waist down trash. That's what. That's
light trash.
That's hosable.
That's light trash.
You can hose that off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what you can't hose off?
Landfill sucks.
Trash in your mouth. That's what I'm kind of slightly hoping for. At least up to his neck. No, he a few more steps. He gets out of one hole. He's even more pissed because he's covered in trash. Bro, he gets like 5 feet. He gets another hole. Oh, I mean, it's one of my favorite things to ever tell.
Yeah, seeing him mad.
Bro, I've never seen somebody.
He's usually chill.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Bro, he was.
I always say that.
It's like me. Like, you ain't see me mad. Like,
very rarely.
Too much.
Very rarely.
Very rarely.
Maybe you can count on one hand how many times you've seen me.
How many times you seen me mad?
Yeah. I can count on more than one hand because I've ridden with you a lot of times.
You was on a car?
He don't fuck with traffic. Dog.
No, he's terrible.
Like, we be going to work because we used to work out in Allendale, and like we get on the interstate, you know what I'm saying? We're chilling, we're vibing. Like,
real mad,
the first 15, 20 minutes of the ride, like, he scooped me up, we're chilling, we're listening to music, we're having a good time, and then all of a sudden it's like, he's like, there's not a fucking red light on this whole goddamn road. What the fuck are y'all doing? Why are we stopping? Why the fuck are we?
Who's at the front like this?
Yeah.
Who's just sitting at the front of this?
Somebody better be dead up there.
I say listen, all the time.
I don't listen to traffic rules though. No rules.
Yeah, you're different. You're a different. You don't listen to no rules, bro.
No,
You're a different
I'll be
breed.
honest, I don't.
Oh, you got a creepy crawler?
No, today we had the parade today, right?
Yeah.
Bro, completely.
You're in there. You're all the way up front. You got the fucking handicap tag on the front. You're like, I know Jim Dunn.
I got nowhere to go.
Jim Dunn. Like,
I got nowhere to go.
Jim Dunn's handicap
I'm right
tag.
up front. But the best part was when you leave, you know, it's a shit show. Shit show.
Oh, yeah.
State troopers everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Pull up to an access road. People are like, Maria's, of course, you know, Maria's doing this.
Yeah, like,
because I don't listen.
Not
I
this
told her.
again.
I pulled over and said, listen, I'm going to take the road less traveled. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're going to push the limits.
100%.
Push it to the
100%.
limit.
So we turn off. As soon as we turn on, boom. Turn. We get 5 or 6 rotations on a car. Swear to God. Makes no sense. State trooper golf cart pulls up.
A golf cart?
Freaked me out look, I stopped, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Got scared. Bro, I stopped, put it in reverse. Then I realized state troopers ain't got golf carts. He was a state trooper. 100%. It was their sponsored golf cart for the parade.
But he ain't doing shit.
But that ain't official, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
you can't pull me over.
And look, you ain't pulling. You might be able to pull 98% of the population over.
Yeah, but not
you
me.
ain't pulling me over.
Hell no.
And no bullshit out motherfucking golf cart. I'll stop, but we're gonna argue
Well, wait,
about how official this golf cart is. You know what I mean? Like, is this even proper to pull me over? Are you even at the right to even stop me?
Hold on, I got the book right here.
Then I didn't realize how like bad I was. Yo, bro, I was cutting through like a basketball court, the whole 9. Yeah, I mean, Maria the whole time. Maria's doing this, and like people are walking because this is a walking trail. This is not a driving trail. I didn't mention that. So people are like walking, and then like they do this. Oh God, there's a car here. I got the window down. I'm like, sorry.
Yeah.
And I roll by, and people are like, people don't drive cars down this. What is this?
I do.
Yeah, Maria, that's what Maria goes.
Speaking of finish on
That's what Maria goes. Maria goes like.
Yeah.
Did
I
you
can't
see in the
believe
news,
you.
if you're listening and you're from around the Charleston area, did you see when the car drove on the side?
Yes.
On the
bridge,
on the Rabbit Hole Bridge? Dude, there's video of
how
this
old?
shit.
Probably from Ohio.
How old?
I don't know.
Oh, 70s. Easily.
78.
Yeah.
Dude, and like once you're there,
Probably still younger than our president, but
you're committed.
Bro.
You gotta finish. You can't.
Oh, they did. Did you see the video of them going around the curve thing?
No,
like
they
in the middle.
They got off, right?
Yeah, they went all the way.
They had to go all the way across.
But listen, the question is, what kind of car? Corolla?
It was a
it looked like a Corolla.
What was it?
What was it?
Sedan.
Yeah.
No, it had to be a Corolla. Like what
It
year?
looked like a Corolla
02.
to me.
It was either,
but it was a little small.
It was a little small sedan car.
They don't make small cars no more.
They were driving one.
It was
They was.
Corolla.
Yeah.
It was little. It was like, dude, like.
I wanted to
was a
finish
situation.
the story from earlier though, because we remember I said I got like a hodgepodge of fucking clothes and the watch and all that shit in Vegas.
Right.
So we go to the fucking club, right? And you think I see where he gets it from, because I'm with it's just me and like 5 Buford boys. You know what I'm saying? There's like 6, 7 of us. All Buford, well, other than like 1 or 2 Navy dudes that he met in the Navy, but a bunch of Buford dudes. And like he be working the system. It was $100 a person to get in. And I was like, bro, I told him straight up, because first I told him I don't have clothes. They gave me clothes. Then I was like,
he was. Look, we got all answers.
the whole time, yeah, they got answers. They was like, I was like, I don't got clothes. Then we're going, and I'm like, I ain't got to fuck. I'm not paying $100 getting no club.
Yeah, it was like $100, $125. It was
You know what I'm
stupid.
saying?
It was expensive.
And they were like, we got you, bro. We got you. Like, don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? So it should have been like fucking almost $1,000 for all of us to get in. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude was like,
entry.
They're up there talking to the people. I'm like, I'm back in the back talking to people on the street. You know what I'm saying? And then they're like, Mike, come on. I'm like, we're getting in? Because I was like, there's no way we're getting in. $100 a piece, because nobody really want to pay $100. They got it down to like 20 a head or some shit. You know what I'm saying? They were like, dude, there's fucking 10 of us. We're not paying $1,000. We'll give you $300. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, how the fuck you work that? You know what I'm saying? And dude was like, matter of fact, I only got 200 cash. You know what I'm saying? Like, give him 200 cash. Motherfucker lets us in. We get in.
A gang of us, bro.
Gang of us.
In the #1 club in Vegas.
In the country,
place
probably.
it's
a
in the
triple.
country.
This motherfucker is a triple tier. So if you go, and it's like, it's
don't even
weird.
know the
Like
club
if you
name.
go to the top, like it's a square. It's like a square above you, like this square, but a huge square. Like a square above you, a square above that. And if you walk up the stairs, like all the way to the top, there's a DJ on the top. You can see down to the other people, but you can't hear what's being played. And they can't hear what's being played up there. However
like
the acoustics
level.
work. So the top is like house music. Like, do you believe in love after the boom, 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 boom? Yeah. You go a level down and it's like fucking Jason Derulo, like pop fucking techno vibes. And then you go to the bottom and it's like fucking hip hop night. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like you come in and like I'm hearing that, I go up because I want to hear this shit because it's crazy. Like you go to the top, you
remember a
can't
guy
even hear.
just walking.
You can't even hear what's going down.
That's all I remember.
Dude, it was
That's all I
crazy.
remember.
Yeah.
Bro, because Michael does. I remember a guy. That's what I remember.
Bro, because it was like
I remember a
the
guy like
bottom.
my sides, bro.
Dude,
just
the bottom
bro.
was like they had the bar like up here, and then you walk down like a ramp, and like it's like WWE, like entrance music. Like you're walking down a fucking ramp, and dude walk by. But anyways, we're there, and like he's with all everybody's chilling, having a good time, and like I went down into the crowd by my fucking self, started dancing and shit. And I'm just having, and Bubba looks at me and he's like waiting on his drink. He's like, yeah, fuck yeah, let's go. And I'm like, he's like, what? I'm like, I gotta get out of here. I'm like, this shit is way too, we were there for like an hour and a half, and I was like,
shit's way too much.
this is way too much. Like, this is like everything you ever dreamed of type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, the best music, so many dope people. Like, it's like, you wouldn't want to leave, but I was like, I need to leave. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, what made you feel you had to leave?
Because I was like, nothing good is gonna happen here for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm married, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
It's
like,
fucking.
Yeah, it ain't.
Oh, it's
it wasn't
three,
like I was like
three
girls
folk
were all
more.
over me or nothing like that. But I was just like, there's no way if I stay here for another hour, I'm gonna make any more good decisions. Like I've made good decisions up to this point. You know what I'm saying? Like up to this point, I've just been chilling to myself. But I noticed like groups of people like were starting to like gravitate and feel the vibes, and like we're chilling. I was just like,
people get more comfortable once you get comfortable.
I was getting too comfortable. That's what I knew. Like I knew myself.
So it's time to go.
It's time to go for me.
2
in the morning. 2 in the morning.
It's definitely time to go.
Yeah.
No, it's not good. No. Here.
But it's only 12.
Nothing good
It's only
happens
11 in fucking Charleston.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But either way. So I walk out to the. I tell Bubba and Greg, all of them, like, I'm out. And they're like, really? I was like, yeah, I'm out. And they were like, no. I was like, all right, I'll stay. And I walked back down, and then like when they're not looking, I'm like, did the Irish goodbye. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm fucking out this bitch. So I leave.
Ugh.
I go out on the fucking sidewalk and I flag down. I'm like, I don't know where the fuck I'm at. Like, I don't know how this works. Like, I'm just standing there like I'm in New York. Because taxis are passing me.
Pick me up.
Yeah, taxis are fucking passing me. Right?
I gotta pee.
Like, 3-4.
Give me 2 minutes, we'll pause.
Yeah, 3-4 taxis are passing me, right?
5 minutes.
Yeah, 3-4 taxis passing me. And I'm like, oh, shit. And then a limo. Motherfucking limo.
Michael
stops, right? And I'm like, he stops and he's like, you need a ride? And I was like, I don't know where I'm at, right? I don't know how far my fucking nothing is. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm not trying to pay for a limo. And he was like, where are you staying? I told him. He was like, dude, that's like a block over. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, you could walk there. It's like a block. And I was like, well, how much would you charge me to go
Take
there?
a limo.
He was like, I mean, $20, man. Like, I'll take you over there. And I was like, if I give you 30, will you like ride around and let me roll the windows down and shit? So I'm in bro, I'm in Bubba's jacket. I got the Rolex.
Big ass jacket. Tight ass jeans.
He's on the top, bro. He's like, Las Vegas. My name is Michael. Hey. Yo, he was like, Las Vegas.
Teen in Charleston.
This is Michael.
I got the fucking Rolex hanging out the window, dog, and I'm fucking just
he's calling lady. Anybody.
Hey,
you want to ride? Hey, you want to ride? It don't matter.
Hey, dude was cool as shit, though. He drove me around. Like, we were the next block. He drove me around for like 15, 20 minutes. I got my arm hanging out the window. He playing shit. I'm just like feeling the fucking breeze of the desert finally because it's been 120 solo by myself, though. Gave this dude $30. He just drove me around for fucking 20 minutes, dropped me off at the hotel. All right, so I get to the hotel, and our hotel was called Rendezvous, right? Bubba calls me.
Wasted.
Like, I'm still in the fucking, I'm still in the limo.
2 in the morning, you're roaring.
No.
It's like 3.
No, it's like 3:30, 4 o'clock, and I'm the last fucking lion.
Bubba,
bro,
when I left,
I'm in rare form to where I'm literally.
When I left, Bubba was like, cause Bubba was like, look, I'm gonna come to your hotel. Dad's hotel. I'm gonna stay the night there because they had like 6 dudes in their hotel. They're like couching up, all this shit. He was like, I'm gonna come over there, man. I'm gonna come chill with y'all. I was like, all right, cool. He calls me like as soon as we're pulling up my hotel. What's the name of your hotel? I was like, Rendezvous. He was like, Rendezvous? And I was like, no, Rendezvous. He's like, Rendevorous? And I'm like, no. He's like, Rendezvous. He's like, Rendered? I was like, no, Rendezvous. He's like, all right, I got it. Hangs up. I talked to my dad for a minute. I start dozing off. He calls me back. He's like, hey, where the fuck are you? I'm like, I'm in my fucking hotel. You know what I'm saying? All this shit. Like, he calls me multiple times out the fucking night.
We're talking like 5 or 6, 7
till
times.
5, 6 in the fucking morning. But his story is, this motherfucker leaves all his friends. He catches the Uber. He's trying to get to me. He ends up on the strip. He goes to the Hooters casino, right? Goes to the Hooters casino.
No. You know what I go there for?
Orders like 64 fucking wings.
I ordered the biggest wing platter they have.
Yeah. Passes out playing slots.
Wake up. On the ground.
Wings everywhere.
Bro, I wake up, listen, on my children,
There's
bro.
wings in his pockets.
No.
Everywhere.
Bro,
he dropped wings like
I ordered like a
$60,
60, 70 platter wing, 75, whatever the biggest one was. I ordered it. And I was fucking wasted. And they were like, you got to go, like, you can't be in the bar or whatever. So I'm going to play slots. I got the big ass tub of wings on a big platter, passed out. Next thing I woke up to, laying on the ground, bro, there's like 5 or 6 security guards with sticks, like security sticks. And they're like, hey, I got no shoe on. I got chicken wings everywhere, bro. And I'm confused.
Yeah, like, what am I
Obviously.
getting?
Bro, I'm so confused.
Show with chicken wings
like, I wake up and the guy's like, hey, you need to get out of here. And I'm like, yo, whoa, like, bro, all over the place. Like, confused.
Yeah.
Leave the chicken wings. I leave a shoe. You know, this is a fucked up night.
Yeah, he's one shoe.
On one shoe, it's 4 or 5. I'm the last motherfucker in, right? I think. On the way there, I found a park bench.
Yeah.
With Church's chicken. At the park bench. A big bag of Church's chicken.
Somebody left like half-eaten chicken, like a whole bucket of chicken there.
Already mauled through. I was wasted. I knew that my peoples would eat the chicken. I knew that whatever I brought back, as long as that... Bro, the next morning, there was no chicken. There was no biscuits. These boys ate. These boys ate it. These boys ate
that shit.
These boys ate a 16-pack of motherfucking Church's chicken off Las Vegas Highway. I might have ate a biscuit or two, no doubt. I was wasted,
Fuck it.
bro.
Who cares?
I know I ate 3 or 4. I might eat some chicken and was like, it's good to feed the homies. You know what I mean? Like, and then the next day, they're like, where'd that chicken come from? I'm like,
well, one of my favorites too is
out.
like this. I think you were there when we went to Myrtle Beach. I think it was for Jamie's bachelor or something. But we lost Bubba, and he's calling me, and then like he comes,
he finally
in a
hotel freezer. He was in the hotel.
Finally comes home.
He was in the hotel freezer eating ice cream.
Yeah.
Before the people for like the employees even showed up. They showed up, looked at him, and he was like,
bro.
And they were like,
it was the cleanest.
Just finish up.
It was the cleanest kitchen. Listen, I swear to God, I was hammered. Wasted. I don't even know how I got to this place. I don't even know what the place was. I don't know anything. I just know that like I wandered through a place, literally a very, very nice hotel. Wandered like a buffoon. Wandered into the nicest stainless steel kitchen I've ever seen in my life. Right. Sat around and was like, I'm hungry. Started opening doors. I found like cakes. I found ice creams. I found a bunch of shit, right? And I was like eating them. And I called for help. I don't know.
Yeah, buddy called you like.
Then I end up on a beach.
You walked home with sand.
Bro, I was like 3 miles away on a beach.
Before we end this, I gotta say that's the funniest fucking part of this whole story. He came home with his whole all of us are sleeping.
Bro, listen.
All of us are sleeping.
They were so
pouring sand on people's face. Like
I was so fucked up, and everybody was passed out. I had so much sand in my pockets, and my goal was, it's gonna be so early in the morning that everybody's gonna be sleeping. And I know when I get there, I'm going to put sand on everybody's fucking foreheads. And I'm going to sing the song, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Bro, I hit the entire house. I'm talking every person in the house.
We had to clean up sand.
Do you know what the funniest part? It sucked getting sand dumped on your forehead. But you know what the cherry
that story was not just me throwing sand on you.
Waking up in the morning to hear you are the loudest vomiter.
Yeah.
I've never heard nobody vomit as violently as you do.
No, it's crazy.
And I was so mad at you for sprinkling sand all over us. But in the morning when he just roaring to vomit.
Yeah.
It's
crazy.
like, yes.
Yeah. Well, I gotta say, man, thank you so much for coming on. We're gonna have you back on because we ain't even tipped the iceberg with the fucking stories.
This was easy. This was easy day, right?
Yeah,
this
was just something light. But you know,
a little rolling paint.
Hey, this fucking Moonpie, Big Head Fred in the fucking building.
I appreciate the opportunity.
Thank you so much for coming on. We're gonna have you back on. Think harder. Oh, shout out my cameraman Jeffrey and shout out the creepy crawler that ain't come back. Crawler, B-Rod. Hey, think harder, work smarter. If you want it to grow, just add water. It's the water pot. Peace.
Yeah. Thank you.
In the whip, my thumb drive to the store and shit. Can't pronounce this foreign shit. Take it day by day, fuck that looking forward shit. In the sand line, I'ma need some more of this. Hitting every orifice, what you expect them on some 40 shit. You know this life is short as shit, so live like it's your last one. A little dust on the bottom, another memory.